Hello, everybody, and welcome into the weekly Warrior Preview. I'm Donette Logan with Jerry Young. Jerry, I was nervous Friday night.
Man, I was too. Listen, when they were driving and our defense stood up and made that goal line stand, that was one of the most exciting things that we've had in several years.
It definitely was a battle of champions, and you understand why Clay Chalkville was 6A defending champs and Thompson 7A defending champs. We're going to recap that game briefly, look ahead to Hewitt-Trussville.
Yep.
You've got to interview with some of the guys who are actually behind the scenes, but key players on this team.
Yeah, we'll talk to the managers.
Plus Coach Freeman. But first, a word from our sponsors. Brooklier Pharmacy on Highway 119 is a full-service pharmacy that provides top-quality products and hometown service at competitive prices. The Brooklier family has been in business for more than 50 years and is proud to be a part of Alabaster.
Hey Warrior Nation, it's Kim Scherer with Keller Williams Metro South and Kim Scherer & Company, and I'm here with my amazing team of real estate agents who are ready to serve you in the Alabaster area. I've been a part of the Warrior Nation since the 1970s, graduated in 93. My husband graduated in 91. I'm taking it back old school with the Letterman's jacket, but we're excited to serve you in this community with any real estate needs you have, and we just want to say, go Warriors!
At Albritton and Artavino Family Dentistry, we know how valuable your time is. So if it's a crown you need, let us take care of it with our same-day crown service. We have the latest technology allowing us to build your custom crown right here in our office while you wait. Albritton and Artavino Family Dentistry is here to serve you.
Welcome back to the weekly Warrior Preview. Jerry, we mentioned it was a nerve-wracking game.
Yeah, it was. You know, it's 17-14, but our defense really showed up. The fourth down, turnover on downs at the goal line stand was outstanding. But then they had over a minute to try to beat us again, and they had the ball on our side of the field, and Jake Ivey comes up with the big interception. That was just sealed the deal. A great throw to the tight end, Ryan Walker, who had checked in the game completely different this week, put on a different number. I don't remember what his number was now. Lined up at tight end. We threw it across the middle to the tight end. And AJ, of course, AJ with 147 yards. That's 2 weeks in a row. He's gone over 100 yards. So great team effort, great all the way around. Defense, offense, we all clicked. It was a great game against a great team.
When we interviewed AJ Green earlier this season, he said this will be his year to make a name for himself. He is definitely doing that.
That's right. And another player, Seth Hampton.
Yes.
I believe you caught up with him this week. Is that right?
I did. We're going to find out a little bit more about Seth Hampton away from the game of football. So we're here with Seth Hampton now, and Seth, you're having a pretty awesome season, and we know what you do on the field, but I wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit about what you do away from the field. First, I have to say, I watched your Instagram takeover.
Yeah.
How much fun was that?
It was pretty fun. It was like, just showing like my game day rituals and everything like that, little stuff like I don't listen to rap music until like the game. Before the game, I like country music a little bit throughout the day.
Which I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, so that's little stuff like that. I feel like that's cool for people to know. So
for people who didn't see the Instagram takeover, walk us through your game day rituals.
So I wake up in the morning, take a shower, I have all my stuff ready, the night before, and then I go to the Warrior Express and get like water, Gatorade stuff to stay hydrated throughout the day. I feel like that's kind of cool, like the Warrior Express, Thompson Warrior. So
yeah.
Then we come up and do prayer breakfast, and we have that, and I go to school throughout the day, listen to music, just try to stay calm and everything. And then by the time, we eat pregame meal and everything like that, I'm kind of,
in the
antsy
zone
for the game, so we have walkthroughs, walk the field and everything like that. Then it's just time for game time. So
the prayer breakfast is not something I knew you did until I saw you post it.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about what that is.
So I've done it since my freshman year. They've done it,
yeah.
at Thompson, but I remember my freshman year, it really hit me because you get a devotion every game day, and that's really important to me. I feel like, everybody on the team can get, a lesson, from God, and that really, I feel like that affects us a lot on game day, everything like that. So I don't know, what schools do that, but I think that's a, great impact on our, success.
Now, your faith is very important to you,
right.
And that was obvious. And I've watched you guys, I know you pray on the end zone before games, even after that. Talk about how you interlace those two, your faith and being a football player here at Thompson.
Well, there's a lot of stuff in the Bible that just relates to football and everything like that. So, stories in the Bible where you handle adversity and things like that, you just kind of relate that to football, and then it just helps you. So,
And you're a senior this year.
Yeah.
And you're also an only child.
Right.
So you've got a lot of firsts for at home, I know. What is something you want people to know about you this year or learn about you?
I'm usually like a quiet person, just like out out of school or anything like that. I was with my friends, I'm just, not really wild, but I'm talkative and everything like that. But I mean, I really I'm really communicative on the field and everything like that. So that's where you kind of see me out here. I'm kind of wild and like yelling and stuff like that. But then you see me in the classroom and I'm like taking notes and just like not even talking at all. So I feel like you see two different sides of me whenever you're on the field and then anywhere else. So
Now, you mentioned in the classroom taking notes and stuff, and you mentioned that business is something you want to major in. Tell me a little bit about why that's your choice.
my mom, she works in the Collat School of Business at UAB, and she's done that since I was about 5 or something like that. So I kind of grew up around that. I got to see a lot of entrepreneurs, things like that, and meet them. And I just feel like that's the most broad degree you can go into. You can do a lot of stuff with a business degree. So that's why I want to go to a school, a good business school, and things after football. I feel like that'll help me the most. So.
Seth, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to kind of get to know you a little bit away from the game and watch you play on Friday night.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be back after these messages.
Mainline Heating and Air Conditioning has been providing quality products since 1989. They love giving back to the community and they service all of the greater Birmingham area. Call them today or go to mainlineheating.com.
Serenity Salon and Spa in Helena offers hair services for men and women, facials, makeup application, and waxing. Book an appointment at serenity-salonandspa.com or call 205-624-2030. Visit them at 123 8th Place in Helena.
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Preview. And Jerry, Hewitt-Trussville has been a team that's given us fits in the past.
Yeah, they've won, four this year. They're 4-2. They lost to Hoover and Central Phoenix City. They beat some good ball teams, though, so they're a good team. They're always good, let's face it. Josh Floyd, he's been there for several years now. He knows how to coach the team, and they got a great facility over there. However, they're coming to our place for another home game for us, which is great.
It's great for us not have to travel to Hewitt.
That's right. But be ready for a good ball game. Back to back to back, really good teams. Last week, of course, we had Clay Chalkville and now Hewitt-Trussville. These schools that's got two names in their title, they're hard to beat.
They're strong on offense and defense.
That's right.
He's kind of made that husky fast since he's gotten there and really kind of toned in that team and really kind of made them focus. They've really bought into his program since he got there. And when you watch them on the field, you see that communication, that click. And Central Phoenix, we knew it'd be hard for them to beat. They're a good team this year.
Yeah.
Hoover, not as good as they have in the past, so that may have just been their one hiccup. But they could bring a little bit of a battle to us at Warrior Stadium.
Oh, they are. There's no doubt about it. And these guys will be ready to play. They're big, strong, fast. They got plenty of talent in the offensive backfield. They got great running back. They've got a great quarterback. Got two wide receivers that can really go get the ball. Defensively, they're strong. I think if we had to say that we had any type of advantage, it would be our defense may be a little bit stronger in their defense, but that's not saying anything. That's just saying we got to play our game.
Yeah, it definitely will be. And a few guys that are helping behind the scenes on this team, and I see them on the sideline, are managers for the football program.
Yeah, they're always fun to talk to and see what they do. A lot of people don't understand what they do, but I had a chance to catch up with them. Here's that interview. I'm here with a very important group to our football team. These are the managers that every single day at practice, they're in here day in, day out. They do such a great job. Jimmy Tran, Christopher Snow, and Mel. Yes. Say your last name again. Cappy. Okay, Mel Cappy. So these guys, they get it all done. Let's start with Christopher. Chris, tell me what it is that a manager's supposed to do.
So we handle anything and everything that is asked of us, whether that's, Mel frequently films, Jimmy, he's helping with the running backs, and we're missing Noah today. He's a running backs and wide receivers guy. Noah, even he holds up our personnel cards on the sideline on Friday night, and then while Noah's doing that, I'm charting our defensive calls every Friday night.
Jimmy, besides being a great cheerleader, I'm going to tell you, if y'all hadn't ever seen Jimmy in a volleyball, basketball game, he's on the front row. He's got the Warriors on. I just love watching you down there, your enthusiasm, your excitement. But what do you do? What do you do as a manager now? And what is it like during the week at practice?
So I do a lot as a manager during practice. I just make sure everything goes well. Then after, I make sure that the laundry's done, maybe some extra work. And being a manager is pretty busy during the week, especially building up to those game weeks. So yeah, it's a very busy job.
All right, Mel, your turn, bud. Tell me what you do on game night.
I get the boys riled up and stuff, and get them in the good spirits, and I just keep the momentum around, get the energy up.
So do you give a motivational speech, or what do you do?
I give one-on-ones to the players.
You go around to them, talk to them. So
yes,
it's more of a positive attitude kind of thing.
Yes,
It's what you try to bring every single Friday night. All right, so what do you do during the week at practice?
I mostly film, and if anybody need me, I will help them out.
Okay, that's great. So when y'all travel, obviously you travel on the bus with the team, just like that. I mean, y'all, do you anywhere that they go, y'all go, right?
Yes, sir. So when we went over to play at Buford, we all had our own room.
Oh, really?
It was a good time. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's great. Well, you got more than I did, okay? Hey, guys, y'all do a great job. Can't thank you enough for joining us. Keep up the good work. Let's carry them all the way to another state championship. How
Yes,
about
sir.
that?
Thank you.
Shelby Fence Company is a local family-owned business serving Shelby County and surrounding areas since 1989. You can count on our team of highly experienced installers to give you quality products, expert installation, and friendly customer service. For your next fence project, remember Shelby Fence Company in Alabaster.
For quality pest control service from an experienced and reliable company, Mr. Bugs offers residential and commercial pest and termite control service. Mr. Bugs Pest Patrol, 205-663-1919.
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Preview. And Jerry, every coach, they want to ignore the wins, the losses in the past, and move right on to the next game. And Freeman's the same way.
Yeah, of course, he knows now we're back in region play, okay? And make no mistake now, we knew that the first two games of the season and this game of the season were to make us better for region play. Mm-hmm. So here we are back in region play now. The next 4 weeks in a row we'll be in region play. So here's what he had to say about how we're going to handle that moving forward. Coach, welcome in. Appreciate you joining us. Listen, last week we had an exciting win, great ball game, and I want to ask you about that in maybe the last couple of weeks really. AJ's gone over 100 yards for 2 games in a row, which kind of connects to the offensive line because they've been playing really, really good lately. Talk about the offensive line a little bit.
I think we're getting better. It was something early in the year we're concerned about. We're still concerned, but with the personnel we got, we're a little different on offense this year right now. So the games are a little different. The game went just like we wanted the other night. We want to keep them under 20 and make it a full-quarter game. We felt like we gained yards every time we punted, and they punted. If we could match punts, we felt like we gained 100 yards over the course of the game. And keep it close and run the football and don't make mistakes. They were really fast in the secondary. 2 kids that are like 10-5, 10-6, and 100. They can fly. We knew it. So I think we did exactly what we needed to do. Was it flashy? No, but people can't get spoiled. Every win and every game is special. So right now, we're not the team we've been in the past as far as explosion. So we have to go make ways to win. And right now, we're doing everything in our power to win football games.
All right, back to region play this week. Hewitt-Trussville comes to our house. We know they're good. They're good every year. They're well coached. They're well disciplined. They're big. They're fast. They're all those great adjectives you look for in a great football team.
Sure. Yeah, they're a really good football team. They'll play us a different level. They do every time we play them. You watch them in film, and then when they play us, they're a faster level, and our kids usually are too. So it's usually a really good game when we play them. And we've had a good week. We need a good week tomorrow to finish it up. But yeah, it'll be a good game. It's a region game, Jerry, and we got to go win those games.
All right, let's talk just a little bit about the defense last week and this week moving forward. They had such a great ball game. I know you already commented on it, but that goal line stand it was just a special moment right there for the crowd, everybody was into it.
Yeah, and we made a couple guys made a great play. Our defensive linemen did what they had to do. Seth stepped up in the hole, and of course Peter. We moved the pile, and we had to stop them. And it was a big play, and we talked about 5, 6, 7 big plays, and we made the majority of the big plays in that game. So when teams are equal, which Clay Shaw was a really good football team, those 5, 6, 7 plays, if you can win the majority of them, you've got a good chance. And we did that Friday night. We won the majority of those plays.
Thank you for joining us, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Jerry, so we'll be back to our normal schedule this Friday night with the Tailgate Show starting at 6:30 from Warrior Stadium.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Tailgate Show. If you haven't ever bought a ticket, had dinner with Chubb Fathers, watch the show. This week's guest will be Jim Dunaway of the next round. So it's going to be exciting there. And then we'll get through with that about 6:30. We'll make our way up to the press box and we'll call the game.
We will. This game will be a packed house as well. Buy your tickets on GoFan. Thompson is cashless, so you have to use the app to get your tickets. If you don't know where Jerry and John are set up for that tailgate preview, when you come to the main entrance, walk all the way around to the back of the stadium. You'll see the tents, the Chubb Fathers truck, and the studio, or makeshift desk, I guess.
Yeah.
Set up for you guys. You'll have some special guest picker, and it should be a good time.
Yeah, it's always a great show. And you don't have to buy a ticket and eat now. You can come out there and watch the show.
Yeah.
Of course, if you're at home, you can watch it on Thompson Athletics Facebook page.
And you can also watch the game on the NFHS Network. And where else?
Roku.
And of course, we want you there at Warrior Stadium. Thank you once again for making this show possible and watching us each and every week here on Alabaster Living TV. We'll see you Friday night at 7 at Warrior Stadium.